is in. Hello, everybody. Today we have a special guest for in our. I was speaking in German with him. Now I'm thinking we have a special person here. One of the guys who drive from Germany to USA to go to the Flow Lives 2020 19, and is one of the special persons here in Germany, and I think in the world. He's one guy who loves the Onewheels. He's a great guy and a great friend for me, and I have the pleasure to have you here in live stream. Hello, Ignatz. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Nelson. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing?
Right now, I'm fine. As you may know, we are all in the lockdown right now in Germany, but I'm fine. Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, let's start. Like always, the first question I always make: how start this love for Onewheels?
When did I start? I think it was in 2018. Actually, I didn't really start with the Onewheel as an e-skateboard. I started with a LeafTech V2. I was searching for an e-skateboard on the internet, and I found the LeafTech. Then I was searching on YouTube, and I found a video from Jens Kappel from Etox, and I said, "What? How is he riding it?" And so I fall totally in love with the VTech, with the LeafTech, and I think after 2 months, I was searching and looking e-skate videos, and then I saw an advertise on Facebook showing the Onewheel, and I said, "Hold on, what's that?" Because someone was going down, was riding down trails, and it was it looked fantastic. So I was searching for the Onewheel, and it was the July 31st, I think. I found a guy in Germany who imported the Onewheels from USA. I reached out to him and asked if it's still available, and he said yes. Come do a test ride, and so I drove to Frankfurt. And I bought it, and I fall in love from the very first minute.
So just for everybody who is here, this is an international live stream. That's why we make in English. We're going to start to do in Germany. We are talking with lots of persons to work with us because my German is not so good to make the live streams with us. Then we're going to have Mondays the interviews with riders from Germany. Then it's going to be in German. We are starting to think about not every 2 weeks making live streams, but every Monday is like the best way for us to have riders from all Germany. But today is an international live stream. That's why I asked to Ignatz to come and to make in English in the future. He was here before with the Onewheelers Germany, and that was in German. But today is a special in English. I hope that everybody likes it. That is the way that we bring our friends from around the world here to everybody to see the riders and to know him. And next time you go for a ride, you know, hey, that is the guy I see in this live stream, and that is Ignatz. And now I know a little more about him, and maybe then the friendships is going to be bigger. That's the intention of this live streams. I hope that Ignatz or the guys started doing that. I'm not a professional YouTuber. Ignatz is a professional. He makes lots of video for all of us. Yes, you have lots of time doing work for all of us. That I know that is lots of work. I know that is very difficult. Sometimes the people don't know how many hours you have to make a nice video. That is lots of work, and that's why I'm very proud to have you here, my friend. So
Thanks.
let's go on. Today, how many one wheels have you, my friend?
Right now, I have 2 boards. Some of you may know them. It's the Back to the Future board in pink. Yeah, that's the exact pictures. And I have one Tesla board. I named it Tesla because I found some really nice rail guards. Yeah, that's my Back to the Future board. Yes, I have 2 boards right now, and I decided to rebuild a Back to the Future board. I know there are many boards right now that have that look, but I wanted to recreate it. And yeah, that's the Tesla board. There is a guy from England. I think his name is Pink Oat Floats. He has a great shop, and he's producing that rails. And I saw his rails on his shop, and after I saw them, I decided to create my own grip tape. That means I took some pictures from Raiden from Mortal Kombat and the Tesla logo, and I thought that would fit perfectly. So I have 2 boards right now. Yes, one for trails and one for street riding.
Now that you're talking about trails, and what you prefer, to go trails or you go like street? What is that is a very difficult question, but every time I have to ask that, I know that is difficult for you because sometimes the people like the 2 of them.
To be honest, and the guys who usually ride with me, they know my typical saying: "Street, we found street." I prefer street because I'm not that guy who rides very fast. I'm not that guy who does many tricks on his one wheels or jumps around. For me, it's just the floating, just ride. Don't too fast. Just easy going. So I prefer street. Not 100%, but I think sometimes trails are really cool because you get exhausted. You have to put a lot of power and pressure in it. But regularly, I prefer street. Yes.
Yeah, that's so, guys. We are now here in. If you want to go to his YouTube, in YouTube you're going to see lots of different things from Igna, because he's a guy who goes to events, demos. He makes rides with the friends. He's not just one guy of one wheels. He always together with other riders. He's a community guy. He's always doing lots of work for everybody. Sometimes I think he don't have so much fun just to make videos for all of us, and that's why we have him in a special place here in Germany, and I think in all around the world. That's why we start with the first video, my friend. That is this one. That is, I think, is a special one for you. Can you talk a little more about that?
Sure. This we have been with 2 of my friends, Oliver and Jockel. We have visited the Float Life Fest in America, which is a 100% one wheel event. And we went there by airplane and rented our boards there, and it was crazy. It was 4 days full of fun. Just one wheel riders. Everyone was so nice and so cool. The atmosphere was fantastic. You had live music, you had race contests, you had trick clinics, you had trails, you had some bumper rails and stuff like that. I also met some very good people. Shout out to the One Wheel Bros. And I was also able to meet the big guys from the One Wheel community, like Slidox Pro, Wheel Fun Stuff, Sean Nelson, Chris Richardson. So all the guys who are very big in the One Wheel YouTube business. I've met them in person, and I can say absolute brilliant and cool people. So the Float Life Fest was one of my highlights in 2019. The organizer, shout out to Justin. He organized the whole event, and it was crazy. Such a great place to be. 4 days full of fun. There was no minute where it was boring. You was so surrounded by happenings and by lucky people. I recommend everyone, even out of the United States, if the travel ban is over, go to the Float Life Fest. You won't regret it.
Yeah, because I see your videos this year. I was normally I was to go with you and the guys here from Germany again, but because of this problem of the COVID-19, we don't was cancelled and we cannot go there. I hope next year. I see last week they showed that for 21 is in September. It's going to be in September.
Yes.
2021, and I hope that everything is going to be fine for us to go there and have lots of fun. But that here, when you come, guys, here to his YouTube, you're going to see this is the last one he make it. The last video from him is just a remembering what happened in this time, that because that was very special for him. But you can see lots of videos from Ignatz that he shows you everything you can imagine or not imagine. Now we're going to another one that was another important one here in Germany, important for all of us, and I think important for in Europe, because like always I come from Portugal and I live in Germany, but sometimes Germany is like the mirror from the guns Europe, and if Germany changed the rules, then everybody's going to change in the rest of the Europe. That's why we are going to talk about what happened this year in Berlin. That was like a very special day, my friend. Can you talk a little more about that? What was the feeling for you?
Yes, on this day, I think it was on September, we had a very, very big group ride with about 350 people in Berlin, Germany. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't just a group ride. It was, as you may know, riding your e-skate board is not allowed in Germany right now. It's restricted. You have no insurance, and you are not allowed to ride it on public streets. And on this special day, it was allowed. So we have met there with, I think, 350 people, not just from Germany. They come from Poland, Portugal, Italy, the Netherlands.
The Netherlands was there.
It was crazy event.
The guys from Belgium was there too.
Belgium, yeah, David van der Voorde. And I mean, a lot of the big names from Europe have joined us this day, and it was a crazy event. Yes,
sorry, Ignatz. I just want to tell to everybody, these videos you are seeing now, that is everything from Ignatz. That is everything from his channel. That is not from another guy or something like that. Everything is created by the channel from Ignatz. We are seeing everything what we see here today is from him. The work he makes for the community. That's why it's very important to everybody to know that is lots of work he make for all of us, because he lose his fun like the other ones just to produce something very important for our community. So you can continue, my friend. And I just one more thing. Ignatz said that this is not allowed here in Germany, skateboards, but one wheels, unicycle, they are the same. The only thing we can ride in Germany is scooters.
Dude, we're criminals when we ride our boards. So this event was to demonstrate, or to do a little protest, to show the people what is possible, and to get connected with other e-skateboarders from Germany and from Europe. So it was such a great day. I think we have made it into the press. I'm not sure about it. We need to talk to Lars for this. But it was such a great day to meet a lot of people I've already know, or to meet people I just know from the internet. It was crazy. Crazy event. It was so much fun. Weather was perfect. Atmosphere was great.
Yeah, I was not expecting so many people because the first time was the first demo, the demo in Germany. I was not there, but you, I know
Yes.
that you were in the first one there, and that was very big, about 300 person. And I was thinking this one is going to be the biggest one, the first one. But then I think this year maybe was because of the weather, because the first time was in the winter. Yes, the
The
first.
first time was in the winter. I think it was in November or December 2018.
Mm-hmm,
And this demonstration was in September this last year,
mm-hmm,
even during COVID.
mm-hmm.
But there were a lot of people. I didn't expect that much people to come.
I was not expecting the same like you, my friend. I was not expecting so. And in this day, as you see, it was with this drone riding. That is one place in Berlin. That is the what's the name? No,
Tempelhofer
the,
Feld, or what do you mean?
yeah, Tempelhof. That is the old airport from Berlin, and today they use it to events. To do, you can make rides with bike, you can make lots of sports inside. And you see Ignar with the video, you see him riding with the guys of One Wheels, and with his drone. And today the community of One Wheels in Germany is coming bigger and bigger and bigger, and that is very, very, very good. And what was what you think for you, the expectations for next year about this event? Because I listened from Lars that is going to do it again. You think it's going to be
Well,
bigger?
yes. I think it's going to be a bit bigger because I don't know why, but Berlin is the place to be for this demonstrations or group rides. I know Lars always says, "You guys from North Rhine-Westphalia, NRW, you need to do you need to organize some demo rides." He's absolutely right. Um, but Berlin is always for us a special place, and I think the police of Berlin is always like. Yeah,
Very,
they're very, very easy and cool.
they are very polite.
Yes, yes, polite,
Yeah,
yes. And I
yeah.
think the next demo ride or the next event, I think it's going to get bigger. I think we can reach the 400 riders because the e-skate community is growing slowly, but it's growing. And I
You see
think
now,
the
that this is the guys from Netherlands. This guy
yes,
is to legalize in Germany. Igna was in the same moment with him, and this guy is for legalize in Netherlands, because they are with the same problem like us,
yes,
and that is
yes.
the important thing. You see, he was talking with him, and me and Ignar, we was in a last demo from Netherlands together.
Yeah, we've been there, but I didn't make a video because it was raining that much.
It
I
was
couldn't get my
terrible.
cam out. Yes, I, I, I was planning to do a video, but it was so much rain, um, it was not possible.
That was like crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking how is possible, but we can say with so much rain was about 200 and a little more persons.
Yes, the atmosphere in the Netherlands. Shout out to
Yeah,
Vince, Hector, and Pete.
yeah. Lars,
By the way,
too.
the, yes, the atmosphere was crazy. I mean, it was raining. A lot of us were waiting and standing under big woods until the rain finished. But the people were laughing, they were having fun, and it was a great atmosphere um, during that bad weather. So it
No.
was an honor for me to support the Dutch guys
Uh-huh.
to get the
And, they,
stuff legalized. I mean, it isn't legalized right now, but it doesn't matter. We have to be there. If they need us, we have to be there. And here is Hector. So the Dutch guys also join our group rights, and I think it's an international partnership. That's great.
that was that was like you and me. We was in Berlin, the two of us. The Berlin in Belgium too, and the
Belgium,
guys
yes,
from, yes, and we was in the Belgic in the World Cup, from the guys there, and
the Winter
from
Games.
the Winter Games, yes, for the Belgic wheelers. and then the guys came to us too, and
Yes,
you and me, we was in Netherlands, and the guys was here with us in Germany. That's how
yes.
everything works. You go there, they come here, and then we help all of us. Because in Belgium is legal, you can ride it in Belgium. It's not like us or Netherlands or what's the other country, and UK. Uh,
You
and
have been to
Netherlands,
UK. I'm a
yeah,
bit
next.
jealous because you made it to the UK, and I
And
remember asking my wife. I said, "Okay, darling, I want to go with Nelson to the UK," and she said, "What? When?" I said, "Next weekend." And we had a we had a big discussion here at home, and it was too short to plan this. But
it's not a
yeah,
problem.
I
Yeah.
know you have met the guys from UK like Lee, B Boy, Ben, and Ricardo, and all the other great guys. I'm a bit jealous. Yes,
No, it's not Charles. You've been in USA, and that was incredible. And nobody from us was so far like you. That's why I always tell what you are doing is fantastic. I think that is we have always to say I say my mind. That's why I ask you to come here. I think you are a very special person for us here in Germany, because you represent very well all the community in Germany, around the world, because lots of persons know you very well, and I try to do my best. Try to do his best. Everybody, I think, now is starting to see that we have to work all together, because if we are not together, that is not going to be very good. Then we have team, that is a great guy who fix everything for all one wheels.
Tim.
He's
Yes,
a guy who do it that with love. He's a special person. That's why we're going to go out from here now, and we go talk about one special person. We go to the next one is this guy. I think he's so special and nobody talks about him. He's always a very private guy too, but we cannot forget what he do for our that his team. He's one of the beautiful persons in our community. I want to have you one day here, but I think it's going to be difficult because I think you don't like the live streams. But tell us about this battery, my friend.
yes. I think a lot of the people who ride their one wheels will get to the point when they say, "Okay, I need more range."
Mm.
Special for for uh, for yeah, I think people who are a bit more heavy, like me.
Mhm. Or like
Um,
me?
the range is always the range is always yeah, it's always a special point. We just want more of it. So I was asking Tim if he can help me out, and I know Tim has a lot of technical understatement. He knows all the battery stuff and the wiring and stuff like that. And he said, "Okay, let's build a battery." So he built the battery for me, and the battery was so crazy with it nearly doubled the range.
I see
So
the video.
I asked Tim if we should do a video about the battery test. So we decided to drive to an area where you can ride, where are not so many people, and we said, okay, let's ride our one wheel until the battery is really dead. And we did it, and I think it was like 43 kilometers roundabout, which is I think 26 or 27 miles with a do-it-yourself battery, and that was a fantastic result. And we recorded it, and I made a video of it so that other people can see what's possible.
Yeah.
And the battery was built, I have to say it, by Tim.
Yeah.
And we had a friend in France, Olivier, who was reprogramming the BMS so that the new battery voltage fits with the BMS. And yes, it was Tim's idea and Tim's technical genius, and it was some support uh, for the software from Olivier. And yes, then we did a video and recorded it and said, okay, what's possible? Let's go.
Yeah. That's why, guys, I want to tell everyone, we have to always talk about the guys who make so much difference in a community, and Tim is one of them. I have Yok now. Is it tell one important thing you see in the comments? And 2021 will be demo year. I hope that I know that Yok is working one demo here in in the in NRV. What's the? I don't know. Uh,
North
uh,
Rhine-Westphalia.
Northwest Westphalia, yeah, it's like a region from us here in Germany that is lots of riders, different riders. We are a big community. I think that is a community who make it the difference here in Germany, because we are very active riders. We make lots of private events, not in the streets, but in private events. Before we make in the streets, the day is very difficult for us to go in the streets and everything. We have to respect the laws and everything. That's why we make in kart events. We go to private. Like this, what you are seeing, they are riding. That is like a private road. That is we can ride. You don't see nobody. You don't have no stress. There is no kids, no riders. Then I think that is a beautiful place. York, I know that is going to do something in the future. He talked with me, and I'm trying to do something that I was last year trying to do. I hope that with this COVID-19 is going to go away, I'm going to do something very big here in Germany. But is the big problem here is the COVID-19. I hope that is going to go very fast.
Listen,
Ignat, yeah.
I would like to use this situation to do a
Uh-huh.
big shout out to Jockel, because Jockel is the guy who contacted me. I think it was through Instagram. He's the
Mhm,
guy who's bringing the other guys together. I mean, we have this
mhm,
one wheel WhatsApp group, and
mhm,
he's grabbing all the riders in our county, on our state, and he's bringing them together for. And I want to thank him for this, because he's taking care of them. He's communicating with them. I think one of the major guys here, especially in NRW, is Jockel, because he's always watching out for new riders, and he brings them he brings them together. And this is a very big point. Thank you, Jockel.
yeah, Oyoko is a very special person. I know because he put me in a group. Today I don't have so much groups. I was in I counted the last time I was in uh, 37 groups of WhatsApp in Germany, and that was like I was losing the control. That's why today I have four groups. I have a one wheel group. I have a unicycle group, electro unicycle group, and I have the German A riders, and I think I have another one. I don't know what is that. On the mountain electro mountain board group, and that is enough for me. That was too much. That was like
Yeah.
crazy, and I stop it. Nobody understand me bad, but that was like I was losing the control of everything. And sometimes you are sending the same thing for the same persons in different groups, and they are receiving 20 times the same thing. That's why, guys, I don't want you to destroy your groups. I think when it's just like the groups from the one wheelers here in Germany or in other countries, that is my opinion. I give it for all of you. If you have a group from one wheels, stay in one group of WhatsApp from your country. And if you have a electro unicycle, stay in one group. Then everybody's going to be together. You can talk about the subject, the same subject, and it's going to be easy. And then you can have a group for all of you guys of your country, like here in Germany. I have created a group here in Germany that is like 20% as administrators. I'm not the only one. I just created and I put everybody together. It's not my group. It's our group. We are a big we are a big we are good friends, and that's why our community in Germany is coming bigger and bigger every day. But I have to thank like Jok, Tim, Igna, all the guys, Hella, That is the persons from Onewheels, and then you have to talk about the last. But today we are talking about my friend Ignatz. And then we go to the next tema. Oh, I don't know why I'm here, and I forget I was speaking. So, my friend, when you ride, what is the important thing for you? Kilometers to make, or miles, or the important having fun?
Yes, I would say having fun, and having fun means for me to get your head clean. I mean,
Mhm.
if you have had a very stressful day at work and you step on your one wheel and you just start riding, it's reducing the stress level. You just feel free. And of course, the kilometers or the mileage are important. I would say, if you want to ride for 1, 2, or 3 hours, you need a big battery to get far or to go
Mhm.
far. So, but the main thing is to have fun. Just relax, then step on your board, ride on. I mean, I don't really ride that fast, but step on your board, relax, think about, I don't know, whatever you want that makes you happy.
So, my friend, what was for you the second event that you love as most?
It was also in 2018. It was the E-Skate Cup in France, where we both, Nelson and you, we have met the first time.
Hmm.
That was also so crazy. I think it was in May or in June. And I don't know where I get the information that something is going to happen in France, but I think it was Lee Wright who asked me if I would like to come. And we went there, and it was fantastic. It was the first event for me where I have met so much people who are interested in the same thing, like e-skating. And this event was crazy. The atmosphere was very good. The location was nice. Um, People from all over Europe. I think we have Carly was from New York. There, we had one guy from
Hmm.
Australia. We
Yeah.
had some guys from Italy. It was
No, from
worldwide
Australia.
community.
From Australia, you have three. You have Jay Boston.
Three.
You have the in Nation, the Jason,
Okay.
and then you have the other guy, the other YouTuber too. The what's his name? He was with his girlfriend there. He's a YouTuber. I don't know his name now. Nate.
Yeah.
Nate. That was three
Nate.
guys
Yes.
from there. Yeah, and then from
And this
America, I think,
event
and from America, you have
and
the guy from Kelly boards too.
Carly. Yes.
Man.
And this event was fantastic organized. I mean, I've had the pleasure to meet Cedric,
Mhm.
OKP. I just know him, or I just knew him from his videos, especially his feet. In the last 2 years, he was always making videos, and he started, or they ended with his feet. And it was a pleasure to meet him. I had the possibility to talk to him. Great event. And yeah, this was my first highlight in 2018.
Yeah, I think that what was so special, because I think that was just normal persons. I think it was not programmed to be so big, and then that was like the seven stars of Europe till today. I think that
Yeah,
was
and it was the very first, I think, European Championship, if I remember right.
yeah.
We had some races on the school floor. We had
Mhm,
the race in the caves, right inside the mountain.
mhm.
And I wouldn't say I don't know if this was official or not, but it was yeah, we had some real fast riders there who wanted to compete each other. And it was crazy, really crazy. And also the group ride in Paris was fantastic
Mhm.
at night at the first day, if I remember right. Was very nice event. I
Yeah.
highly recommend the Skate
Mhm.
Cup.
And I think that the important thing is, like, for us, we in German, of course, we have to tell that because it was like Malta was with you. Uh,
Malte, yes.
yeah,
Malte, René.
yeah, but Malta is a great rider, and the guys from Trumpa was there, and then was this dispute with Malta and the Amon from Trumpa. this race everybody was waiting, because
Ah, yes.
the machine from Malta, you can listen in miles, and that was a
Yeah,
big machine, and that was make the event the people as
crazy.
no there. That was like crazy. Everybody was like, what is going to happen now with these two guys riding, because that was two big machines and two great riders. I wanted to say hello to Malta. I never see him again. I just contact him sometimes riding, but that this guy changed the event because everybody was looking to these two guys, and there is lots of good riders. But
Yeah, because
Malta,
Malta's board was so loud, like a jet engine. When he was coming around the corner, it's so
that
crazy,
was like
crazy.
everybody was looking, everybody what is going to happen, and that I think it changed the event, because then was like a fun event, but then the people say, oh, that is competition in the middle.
Yeah, it sounded like like a Daytona race, when some
Yeah,
race
yeah,
cars are crossing. Crazy. So
that
for
is a
everyone
fantastic.
who's watching right now, if you have ever the chance to go to the Eastgate Cup in Paris, do it. You will not regret it.
So I speak with Chris, and I speak with Cedric. I have an interview here. If you guys want to see it, you can go to the channel. In this year, is not going to happen anymore.
Mm.
They say it. They're not going to do it anymore. But you have the World Cup in France. You can go it. That is the same, and it is not the same, but there is very well organized. The other thing, what I want to say, guys, if you have the chance, go to the channel from Ignar, see his videos, support him, because I think he deserves it. He has lots of work to create something for all of us. Do your part, go there, give a like, subscribe, uh, uh, leave a message. That is going to help him a lot. That is going to make him have more appetite to do better videos for all of us. That is one of the important things for all of us. We have to bring is give some respect, and the only way we can make a little respect is just clicking like, and when you have a chance, subscribe. That is not 1 second, and then you're going to receive everything from him. You're going to see lots of videos from him. I think that is very good for all of us, because the community comes bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we're going to go to another one, my friend, is like this. uh Today, as Ignar, what do you think is important, as safety, protections, what you use as protections, you as a rider, what you recommend to the guys who are starting or are riding? What is your opinion for all of us? Because I think that is
Um,
different.
I would say always wear your helmet. It's important. I know some guys don't like it, but I highly recommend wearing a helmet. I also recommend some wrist guards and some elbow pads,
Mhm.
because sometimes when you're going to speed a bit on your one wheel or e-skateboard, and it is a bit dangerous. I would never ride without a helmet.
Okay. Uh, for you guys who are there, that's just opinion from him. Everybody is can do everything he wants. What you think for you is more? Do you like more when you go in your board? Like, do you like more to go alone, small group rides, big group rides? What is good for you? What is the difference? What types do you like?
Well, I really enjoy group rides, and I don't mind if they get big. I really like it when we have a lot of people come together to join a ride. So yes, group rides are my favorite, because it's not just about the riding. It's about the atmosphere. You get to know some people better. You meet new people. I mean, the One Wheel is connecting people who would have never met before. And yes, I would say group rides are it's my favorite. That's group ride makes a lot of fun, and I prefer them. Yes.
For you, what do you think is, for you as a rider, what do you think is a safe and enjoying speed limit for you as a rider?
Well, as I already told you, I don't ride that fast. I think it's 20 or 25 kilometers per hour is my favorite speed. I feel very comfortable on it. I don't have to watch the ground for bumpers or stuff like that. It's just easy going. You just float, and you can talk to other people. You can see what's going on in the streets. You don't have to be that much concentrated. So I think it's 20 to 25 kilometers an hour. It's a very, very gentle, or very, very yes. It's a good speed for me, I would say.
Okay, now we're going to go to fast questions, fast answers. That I do it all the time, and you give your opinion. We're going to start like electro skateboards for you.
I like them.
Okay.
I can't live without them.
Okay, then we go unicycle.
Well,
Electric unicycle.
I really appreciate what the guys from Sachsen are doing, or like Alex Segemüller. I'm actually not a fan of that unicycles, but what I really like is the power and the mileage you can get out of them.
Okay.
So it's not my personal favorite vehicle, but they have more power, more torque, more range. So I understand people who choose an EUC before a One Wheel or another skateboard.
Okay, then e-scooters.
I know Aaron don't wants to hear that, but I don't like e-scooters. I don't know why, but I don't like them.
Okay.
But I have no problem with them, But,
Yeah,
I wouldn't buy me an e-scooter.
That's why the questions. And then we go to that is like a question without question, because we don't know if it's going to come out or not. Speedboard. This
You
board,
mean that board with the two
wheels?
You showed me a few.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's interesting because it is very, very fast, but I think it's hard to ride, and you will have a big learning curve. I would like to test it, but right now I'm not sure that I really want to have it.
Yeah, because the question is like everybody. I have the biggest group from speed boards, and till today I try to contact them, and it's very difficult because I don't see no answer, and I don't know if this board is going to come out. I hope
Still
that they
prototype
come out.
status.
Yeah, because that normally was in last March from last year to come out, and there is more 1 year. And the last time they say that is in December. I hope that they come out. I was to buy one, then I take the Proclaim, because I don't know if it's going to come out. But I hope that it comes out, that for me to try. Then we go to the special one, One Wheels.
Yeah, my love, because this product is. I would say this board fits 100%. It has nearly everything I really like. Okay, we need a bit more range. Future Motion, please work on it. But we also have some battery manufacturers like CBXR and of course Tim. But One Wheel is my favorite e-skateboard. Yes.
Okay, and what do you think you when you make your videos? I see that you make lots of videos, and I see that you make lots of formats of videos. Then today, now we're going to talk about one special of you, because that is your group, that is the guys who always together with you most of the time.
That's the One Wheel Bros. Yes.
Yeah.
This was also in the USA when we did a group ride from the Float Life Fest area to a brewery. where we can get some fresh beer. And yeah, we were riding highways at UC, and it was a fantastic event. The guy you are seeing right now is Brian from Texas. This is Derek. And yeah, it was a crazy ride. We just rode down the road, and I took my camera out and gave this camera to the guys, and we just recorded. It was Jockel and me from Germany. I think Oliver was sleeping in the car at this time, but it was a crazy, crazy group ride. Yes.
Yeah, that is one of the cruise, but he makes lots of them here in Germany too. But he makes all around the world. Now the next question: with your Onewheels, how many countries do you ride?
Well, I was in Belgium. I was in the Netherlands. I was in France.
I was in USA.
Yeah, but not with my mom. With my own Onewheel. We have landed. We have landed them from subrents.com, because you can bring your Onewheel to an airplane because of the battery voltage.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's like you are with your Onewheel. You don't have no chance to bring it.
I brought my own footpads and my own flight fins. I mounted on the landed Onewheel. Yes. So I have been to the US. I would say Netherlands, France, Belgium, and Germany.
Okay.
Did I miss something?
I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, and USA. Yeah, we are right. And UK in the future.
Yes, UK is on my bucket list. Now we have to visit Lee and Ricardo and Thomas B-Boy and all the other guys. And Billy, shout out to Billy. Yes, I would like to ride with them when this COVID shit is over.
They want to come here when the COVID is back. I said they can stay in my home, or I think it's going to be not lots of place for everybody. Boards, I have a lot. I don't know how it's going to work this UK Europe from this year. I hope that everything is going to go fine. But I know that you have to pay taxes now from Europe to UK, and I hope the rest is going to be just fine. You don't have so many problems to ride there. But
there was a question from Free Skate Baden. It is. I really prefer group rides, and I would like to ride with you guys one day, and in a group. We don't have to get fast, or we don't have to do some crazy stuff. Just ride together and have a good time.
I think like Ignatz. I always talk like Ignatz. I know him very well. We do lots of rides, and I think that Ignatz is like a guy who thinks like me. I have a fast board. He knows that because he ride it, and I think fast is not the important in group rides. I see when we go too fast, I see friends from us who have accidents, like Aaron, like. One guy from Köln was a small accident. It's not so big, but for Aachen was a little big. For Stegi was another accident, and that is things in a group ride. You don't need to go fast. You need to have fun with the guys. That's why I know that these guys here from around the world. I see guys from Austria, Österreich. They are there,
yes.
And these guys from
great community.
Yeah, and we was here with us in a German live stream, and that was not enough. We're going to bring him again because there's lots of temas we have to talk about it. That is the important thing. That is the seal for us. Is the communities come all together, and Ignatz and the guys from Onewheels, they have good contacts with them, and that's what makes big what we are doing here. So let's see what is here. France, maybe was a COVID situation. It's best. Yeah, it's best. They say it's better. It's going to be. It's no chance.
Crossing our fingers.
What about riding in Austria, my friend? If we have a chance, I'm very sure that Ish or the guys here in Germany, we go very fast to Österreich. Or
yes, there is a guy. I think its name is Teddy from Austria. Very, very nice guy. And he asked me last year many times to join his Onewheel races. I think it was in Czech Republic or something like that, or even in Austria. And this is also on my bucket list because he showed me pictures and it was crazy. It was, I think, on a racetrack or something like that. And this is something I really, really need to do this year or maybe next year when
Mhm.
COVID is over.
Yeah.
And I hope some of the German guys will follow me or will come with me to Austria, to Czech Republic to join these events.
Yeah, I'm very 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 proud to come there because they are fantastic person. Last time I contact them, I say, guys, let's do interview. In 2 seconds, they say no problem. We're going to go there. We're going to go in an interview. Let's go to the next one. What's about riding in Austria? That we have to ask to the guys there. Never had a problem, and in Vienna, no. Yeah, that is perfect. That is very good.
Paul asked something. Paul said, "Can you
Yeah,
fly with a pint?" He's planning to come to Europe from UK. Well, I would say you can go with a pint on an airplane, but you have first you have to see what the flight company has for regulations, because sometimes they say a battery is allowed with 159 watts, sometimes it's not. You should first check if it's allowed. But if it's not allowed, just send your board over with UPS or FedEx. Or if you know some persons here, maybe you don't have to bring your own board. You can come
you
here
don't have to
and we will
bring.
lend you one. Yes, you
Yeah,
can get one from
uh,
us, no problem.
here in my house, I have a lot of boards and everything, and everybody here is going to help you, my friend. It's not a problem. But if you want to go like me, you can go like this. You can come with your car with friends. Then you don't have no problem because every time I was in UK, one time, 2 times I was with my car. I bring all the boards and everything was not a problem. And the third time I was there, I fly and the guys give me one board to ride there. That was not a problem. It's the same for you guys. It's the same for all of us. If you don't have a way, just fly. We're going to catch you in a airport. Is not a problem. The airport is very close for all of us. We go very fast. If you go to Köln or if you go to Düsseldorf, there is not for me. The Köln is I think about 10 minutes from my house. The Düsseldorf, there is guys who can catch you. I can go there. It's about 50 minutes, or one of the guys can catch, and that is not going to be the problem. Like Ignatz tell, you're going to come to the paradise.
The
Everybody's going to
doors are
take
always
care.
open.
Yeah, that's how we work. Let's see. Yes, tell me. Uh, second event. Chris. Oh, the other thing I want to tell everybody in Russian, there is every year. I was talking with Dave, this guy who makes the Extreme Rider with a skateboard, and he tells. I'm going to put the link here for everybody to go there. There is a downhill and a uphill event in Russian every year in the summer, and you can go there. I think it's in Russian or the in Denmark. Sorry, in Denmark, and then you can go there, and it's coming very very big every year. I'm going to put the link here if somebody wants to go there. Is in Denmark. I'm sorry, not in Russian. In Denmark, and you can go there. That is very very funny, and you can take your electro device. Let's see. Right in Austria, we have two locations. More like being okay, great. Always and York. I don't know. Summer that till
Yeah,
September.
the
Oh, okay.
guys from Austria are always planning some events.
Hmm.
I read it sometimes in the Austrian One Wheel group. So it's a good sign that also the Europeans are starting to do something like the Float Life Fest or some some familiar event. It's good for the community.
So, like I tell you before, I tell you like last year, Igna. I tell you again. We have you ride with me here in Bonn, and you know this garden, big garden here
Yes.
in Bonn. And last year, I was trying to make the event of 3 days in this big garden. The city was saying everything is okay. They help us. Uh, I hope this year maybe you're going to do it, but I think it's going to be very difficult because nobody knows what is going to happen in the future, and nobody wants to say yes, you can do it. That's why is going to be difficult. When don't happen this year, maybe next year is going to happen everything. But the first time I meet this guy, that was the first time he said was in Paris, but he forget about this one. That was the first one I met this guy. That was in my home. That
Yes,
was
yes, where we
that was the first
have.
time I think we know each other very well. That was in März, I think, and that was a fantastic ride. We was about 30 riders because in the morning was something. We make it this like a special one because I think this is one of the special ones. I think that was like not the start, but that was like a big beginning because from this moment everything started. The Jens from Involve started to make events. I make it events. Everybody was making events, and that's why the region from us in Germany now is so popular in Germany because everybody, all the rides, all the events was made in this region. The only event was not made here with us was the Berlin event. The rest, what you see in Germany, big is everything from outside. I hope that the guys in the future here now, I think there is guys from München, guys from Stuttgart, lots of guys from different regions from Germany. They are being very active now in the moment, and that is very good for all of us. What do you think about that, my friend Igna?
Well, I think the whole Eastgate community around the world is growing because it's a new a new type of movement. Like people are commuting to their jobs with the Eastgate boards instead of using a car or something like that. And yeah, I think we have a great future for the community, but I think we have a tough future because of the legalization. That's one question that's not answered is the legalization of the e-skateboards in Germany and also in other countries like the Netherlands. But anyway, it doesn't matter if it's legal or not. The community is great, and there are coming more and more people to the community or to the events, which is really really nice to meet them.
Yeah, but I am sending every week the same email to our minister. Every I want to have him here in a podcast, in the live stream, and I want to have it very bad because maybe he can answer all of our questions. I'm going to do it every week. I'm not going to leave him alone. Uh,
Mm.
and now, my friend, as one wheeler, what you think we need to change for this one wheeler for you, or the one wheel now is perfect for you?
I would say if there will ever be another One Wheel XR, I would like to get more range. But we already have some solutions, like from Chai Battery Systems or the other guys who are producing batteries. But um, I think the XR it's a really perfect board if we can get more range out of the stock battery. If Future Motion produces another board um, with a bigger battery, that would be fine in my opinion.
Okay, that is how very good. Yeah, I think there is lots of companies are doing lots of things for the one wheel. They are very important for us. What do you think about these companies who make lots of products for us to buy it, like you, me, and all the guys buy it extra? Do you think that is for the one wheel, the company they are looking to that, and maybe they're going to bring in the future new products like you see the pint is a big evolution for you to go to the city, this small one wheel. Do you think they are learning with these companies and in the future they're going to bring lots of new products for all of us, or you think they're going to leave it for these private companies to do it?
Well, I would say Future Motion. They brought up the the V1, the Plus,
Mhm.
the XR, and I think the XR is their cash cow right now. And the Pint was, I think it was a good move to bring more people onto
Mhm.
Onewheels that don't have that deep pockets. You know,
Mhm.
$2,000 or euros is a bit expensive for some people, and the Pint is, I think it's about 1,000 euros, and that was a great move. Actually, or right now, I would say there is not so much competition around the Onewheel, because I know there is a company called Trotter
Mhm.
and some other Chinese small manufacturers, but right now there is nothing like the Onewheel on the market. Future Motion made a good product, and I don't know why there is no competition. I don't know the reason for it, but it's
No, the
like in
competition.
Germany we say they are the Platzhirsch, like they are
Mhm.
the lion in the cage.
Mhm. But because I speak with the guy from Surf on Land on Surf.
Landsurf, yes.
Yeah, yeah, and I understand that there is the control from Onewheel, the company, uh, is like they have the control of everything, and it's very
Yeah.
difficult for you, like a skateboard. Skateboard, you don't have, you can do everything you want because you can make difference. But Onewheel was created just this wheel, and they put it the stample, and they say, okay, that is for us in the next 20 years, and nobody can sell it. And now it's very difficult. I know that crash and rides, there's lots of what's the name, it's like not problems, but sometimes it's difficult to work together. And I know
Mm.
that surf and land and surf is very difficult too. And I don't know how is that with the flow. I think it's difficult with the float and float and float
You
and
mean all the third party vendors who are
yeah,
creating extra stuff like flow plates or
yeah,
foot
yeah,
pads? Yeah, yeah, I heard
yeah.
about that. Yes.
Yeah, there is lots of I know that is lots of problems with that. So my friend, now we're going to talk about I think I always bring these companies because these companies, they help a lot the community. I don't receive nothing, I don't take nothing, I just like them because I see in events they always give something. When it's like last time was Moja was with a problem with this fire in his house. Lazy Rollings.
Yes. Yes.
What do you think about them? You can,
Um,
you know, David, Daniel. You was with
yes.
us in Paris too.
Lazy rolling. I think they are producing some protection stuff like
Mhm.
shirts or
Yeah,
jackets. I think it's cool because it looks good and it protects you.
yeah. I
So
think that,
I recommend their stuff. Yes.
and they are
I have
good
a
for the
shirt,
community.
I think from Paris.
Yeah, and I hope that in the future, that is the other company we're going to talk about. That is a Dope Grip. That is a German, but the guys, they
Hmm.
are fantastic. That is they're going to come here to all of us. Uh, I They are going to go. I think maybe it was normally in January. They come out with the grip tape for Onewheels. I hope they bring it out because it's going to be very good for all of us. I have it in my Onewheel. I know that is
Hmm.
very good. I never going to change it for another one. I think that is very good for your fit. For the Onewheel is perfect. Do you try it, the dope grip?
No, not yet. I have to be honest and say I didn't know that there are guys in Germany who are producing grip tape, because I was searching for grip tape manufacturers worldwide. You know, my Back to the Future grip tape, I made it by myself
Okay.
with Microsoft Paint on a computer, and I sent that JPEG file to, I think it was Splatter Grip Tape, or I don't know. I don't remember the American manufacturer, but I sent it to them and they printed the grip tape and sent it back by airplane to me. It took, I think it was about 2 months. And if we have some grip tape manufacturers here in Germany, it would be nice. The last grip tape I made was from Spain, I guess,
Mhm.
which is okay. But if we have someone in Germany who's really printing grip tape with this special sand or whatever it is, it would be a big advantage for all of us, because we don't have to to pay any taxes or shipping costs or stuff like that.
Yeah, guys, I have to bring. I cannot bring the video out because they are not finished. They send me to me, but in a moment that is like a private thing, because they want to put it out. But it's going to come out. I try it, and guys, if you have the chance, then think it's going to be a good evolution for all of us one wheelers. For the ace skaters, everybody knows that is not new, but for the one wheels, I think is going to be very special. I speak with Matthias. I tell, why don't you have for one wheels? Are you crazy or what? One wheels is one of the big groups of the world and riders. That is try one, and then we try it in my board, and I say that is very good, and yeah, I think that is going to be good for all of us. My friend, now we're going to go to the last questions that I always ask to all the guys who come here. What you like to happen in this year?
Well, I would
You,
like.
Ignar.
I'm planning something. When I get my, you may know, I have ordered the CBXR battery for my Tesla board, and if I get this battery, I will do something special. I have something in my mind, and I will shoot another review or another video, and I will test this battery. And I think this is going to be something that haven't been done before.
Mhm.
I don't want to say too much right now because first I don't have the battery; it's still in progress, and I need a bit better weather. But I have a great idea. Maybe I take one or two other persons with me on this trip, and we will do a battery range test with the CBXR battery, and this will be a great video. Yes, but what I would like to happen, like we have Hey Mütze an dieser Stelle, hallo Mütze. Mütze said, what about an event on the Nürburgring? I think many guys know that race course from international car races in the past. This would be great if we can do, or if we can land this course for about 1, 2, or 3 hours and do some rounds there. That's a great idea, Mütze.
Yeah, but the problem is how much is going to cost us. That's why
I
we
know.
have to talk with him, because when you do Ignat, the problem is like this: when you do an event in a kart event, I know the prices, and I know that it's going to be about 400 to 700 euros for 2.5 hours. And
Very
I don't
expensive.
know I don't know in Nürburgring if you're going to have this possibility, because there's lots of guys of cars who want to ride it there. Maybe in a special section where they do the live music or something like this, where is the rock and ring or something like that. Maybe you can ride it there. Maybe it's not going to be, but that is always a good idea for us to try to contact them and to create something. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be good.
Okay, this is something special like the Nürburgring, but something usual with what I really would like to do is another group ride with the guys, with you,
Mhm.
Nelson, with the other guys from Cologne or Bonn or Dortmund. Yes, I would like to do another group ride when this COVID stuff is over, giving high fives, hugging people, talking to them, less with a meter between us. So this is something I would really like to do in a very short time. Another group ride.
Yeah, that
I
is,
miss
this.
that.
Yeah, I miss it a lot, my friend. I'm like stuck here in my home, and everybody
We all
is
are.
like, yeah, yeah. Like this, my friend. I'm going to make. I don't like to do it, but I know that you are a person who knows a little about that. I want to stick with the one wheels, but I know that you are a community guy, and the guys are here. Lots of them, they have skates and everything. I want to listen your opinion, because I know you know all of them. Then we're going to start. Like, your opinion is like this: Baja board.
Brutal look, but I guess they're a bit expensive.
Yeah. I think the only one I see it. No, I see it a little more. But the first one I see it was this girl from in Isilef in
Yes,
France.
DJ
The,
Fulilla from
yeah,
France.
yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I have the photo from her. I asked her to come to the channel, but he said I can just speak French, not very good in English. Then
And I guess
what?
Vince Vaughan, the one-wheel rider from the Netherlands, also rode
Yeah,
a buyer board. I think what is a year ago. Shout out, Vince, to you.
that is very expensive because that comes
Yes.
from Australia. Then it's
Okay.
no,
Yes.
it's very expensive. Then we go to the second one. Is not anymore with us. Was a big company. Uh, that is a nation Raptor board.
To be honest, I don't know really much about this company. I know they've been to the Eastgate Cup. Some very very cool guys. If I
Moja has
remember
won.
right, I don't know.
Moja has
I'm
won
not
with.
sure if they're still on the market.
No, they are closed. That's why I tell you
Ah,
they closed
sad.
because he destroyed the company because he don't. He's going to be in a channel here, huh? But
Okay.
he makes lots of mistakes,
It's
and
sad.
everybody,
It's
yeah,
sad.
he's very sad. He's very sad, but it's going to be a very difficult interview. He knows that because I speak with him in private because there is lots
Mhm.
of questions I'm going to ask him, and maybe he's not going to like it. The another one, Involve.
Oh, I really like Evolve because they do a lot of events in UK or in USA. They do some professional races. Um,
And this year
I'm
is
not a real
normal.
fan of the boards, but I like the brand because they are very visible in the Eastgate world. And of course, Jens from Evolve or some other guys, they, in my opinion, they are very very often they are visible to the Eastgate world. Yes.
Yeah. And normally last year was the Cup World Cup of Involve. Normally it was to be in Germany, but was cancelled because of the COVID-19. Maybe it's going to be
Mm.
this year again. We hope, because as has to happen here. There is a question here: any portal power banks for charging one wheels on the road?
This is a
Yes,
question for Tim.
that is this one.
Okay, maybe you got one.
Yeah,
Ah, you mean the ego? Yeah.
yeah. If you have a plus or if you have a V1 is this one. If you don't have it, then team has the other ones. I don't have it. But you can speak with team.
Yeah.
I can leave it here, or you can contact Ignar, and then he can tell you because I know that Ignar he has the same system for battery.
No, not me. I'm not using VNR system. I have the
Okay,
X6 battery,
okay,
but
because you have no.
Tim is yes. Tim is the grandfather of VNR cables and VNR battery systems. Yes, and Jockel
Okay,
also has one.
yeah, Chris has one too, and ich glaube Hella has one too. But
Yes, on that pints, right?
or the pint, you can put it in a pint too. Then we're going to see. Yes, mine's is dabei. This is good. Yes, I love to test the. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, guys. These two guys, Tobias and Matthias, they are very good, and the product is not from China. That is made here in Germany. Everything is made in Germany. My problem for organization events and the general impression and there is quite different. Yeah, yeah, there is. Yeah, it's the problem from our organization is like this. I'm going to talk about my experience. I know that Ignar knows a little bit. The problem for our organizing events is everybody is there to enjoy it, but to help you is not so many people. That's why you have to have a great group like us here in this side from Germany. When we have an event, everybody comes and everybody helps. That is the like the important thing for events or organizing groups. If you don't have that,
Yes,
then forget it. That is for me. What you think, Ignat? Your opinion about
I think it's the
rides,
legal
events?
situation and about insurances when you're organizing events and you have to get some insurance for the people for the racers. This is I would say it's a bit tricky because if someone is bailing off his board or falling off his board and breaking maybe a bone or something, who's responsible for that? And I'm not very into that organizing event stuff. I'm always the guy with the camera, but I think this is a big thing you have to think about. Do I really get all the insurances? Do I get the permissions from the city or from the major or something like that? It is a bit tricky, yes.
Like me, I always tell to the guys, every one of them, I always tell this, guys, if you go to an event, if you go to a ride, first of all, respect the other guys. Try to have fun. Don't be a crazy guy. Don't go to places that is cars, that is lots of things. That is going to be very bad for all of us, not for one, not for, but for all of us. Uh, I just want to show something here from Ignat. I think that was one of, for me, how do you came to this idea? Let me see where I have it. Where I have it. Yeah. Then we're going to go. You decided. You ride it. That was
Okay, yeah.
that was like. Let's put it here. That was an idea from Ignar, and I think that was a fantastic idea. I'm going to take this out.
Yeah, I
Talk
mean,
a little about this.
uh, um, when we're doing our group rides, we always film. I film other people, other people film me and film themselves. And I had the idea to say, okay, a YouTube video is always like the same. You start it and it ends. And I said, with the pop-up cards you can put into YouTube videos, you can try to tell a story like you do a little intro like we did it here, and then when the clip ends after a minute, it says, okay, choose the rider you want to follow next. And I had one of my workmates, like you see it here right now. Now you can
Mhm.
go up and say, okay, I want to follow Ignatz, I want to follow Christian. And one of my workmates, shout out to Shah Industries, he makes music. And I was asking him, okay, Shah, can you do me a favor and create me some Mortal Kombat sound? Like when you play Mortal Kombat on your PlayStation, it says choose your fighter. And I said, I would like to have choose your rider. So at the end of the first clip, when the pop-up cards come out, it says choose your rider. So I experimented a bit, and I said, okay, let the viewer decide what kind of perspective or which rider he wants to follow.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just an idea, and it was very tricky because we had to do like on one group ride day, we had to do like 5 videos. 5 persons were filming them, and to put everything together was a bit work, but it was so much fun. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Cedric is here. Hello,
Yeah.
Cedric.
Cedric is
And yes,
here.
the idea was to make this YouTube stuff more interactive.
Yeah. That's why you put it one wheel, you put it two different skateboards, you put it one mountain board, and different styles, different persons. That is one of the videos. And if you guys want to see more, good that Cedric is here. I can tell
Cool.
something about Cedric because there is a guy in France, Dark Side of the Right. He's starting now with YouTube live streams. That's his broadcast. I'm going to put it there too. He started because he see the video from us making interviews here in Germany and everything, and now he's starting in France. If you have the possibility to go and see his channel, go there and help the guys, because that is the important thing. That is the reason why we're doing this. Help everybody. Thank you, Cedric. You are a very special person. Go to his channel for Cedric. He's very in Instagram, very active guy. You see lots of
Always
videos.
great stuff on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah. In Instagram, he's very active, but he's always too in. He's always in Facebook too, if you want it. Sorry, Leute, 10 minutes. Right, hier Nord for COVID. Frag each month. Okay. That's the what's be the experience for something like the board? Good to. I don't know, my friend. I have the chance to ride a board one time in my life, but I was not so good to ride it. I say, okay, I'm not going to ride it. Uh, but yeah, board. I think that is a brutal board. But I think that is not anymore a board that is like a machine. It's like if you go to another person here in Germany, his name is Atox, Jason. If you want to see a brutal machine, see his new board. Then you're going to be impressed. That is the evolution of the evolutions. That is
Yes, Jens from Etox. Yes, he makes very, very crazy boards, and he produces them by himself,
yeah.
like
If you go,
Lee does it with Apex.
yeah, but the different from Lee, maybe in the future is going to create something more. But we cannot forget that Atox was the guy who changed everything. Gear drive is always going to be Atox. You can talk about Trump, all the companies who coming now with that. Atox is going to be the number one. It makes for my Lacroix the first board with the gear drive in the world that was made by Atox. Maybe the Lacroix is going to come now with the gear drives, but is always going to be Atox. Atox is a very special guy. He's from our region too. Is a special person for our community in Germany. When we are very proud to have him here in our group rides, he's always helping. He's a funny guy. He's a very happy person. And now we're going to talk. That is a good question, my friend. The best comer to ride, my friend. Your opinion, my opinion.
I do all of my videos with the Insta360 and I don't know why, but it just works perfectly with Apple's iPad or iPhone. And I don't, when you start with a camera, normally you stick to it. You don't change it. And I would say Insta360 or 1X or even the 1R are the best cams for doing filming on eSkate, in my opinion, because you can choose the camera angle after you filmed it on your iPad and find the best picture or the best frame or the best footage. So I would say Insta360 all the way.
So for me, my friend, I know that you have lots of them. So I have the Insta, like you. You have the same, and you have this here.
It's a
So the
GoPro, right?
yeah, the difference from one and the other one, my friend, is like this. With this, you don't have to worry. You just film it. You don't have to control it. What direction are you looking? Later, you can control everything. And this here, you just can film it to one direction. If you something happen in the back or in the side, you're going to lose this important thing who happens. With the Insta, you're going to catch everything.
Yes.
That's why I have to agree with with the Ignat that Insta is the perfect camera for all of us. The next question is very simple, my friend. Ignat, why this name?
You know what?
I
I mean,
was
a lot of a lot of people know my real name. It's Dave, but before I started to e-skate, I was okay. Let me explain this. I was watching other guys with e-skate before I really started to do it, and they always had that English names like Rider, Brutal Rider, whatever Rider. And I said, no, I don't want to have an English name because many others do it. I want to have a name that sounds like really old German. And Pfefferberg means Pepperberg. And Ignatz is a really, really old name. So I said, okay, why not? Why not giving myself a name that really everyone will remember when he hears it one time? So I decided let's let's give myself the name Ignatz Pfefferberg, and so I printed some of
Mhm.
my hats.
Yeah, this is very perfect. It's like me. I cannot give my name, the normal name what the guys give me, because my name is Sualheira, and everybody's then I leave it Nelson, or I say it
Nelson, yes.
or Portuguese is like this for me. It's because when I say my name is like Sualheira, everybody. So there is another question here. I want to know from where is this guy, Lou? What
Aluslinki?
Lucinki, what country are you?
Aluslinki. I would say he's from Austria. What about
Yeah,
an
okay.
Abtrittserklärung from the racers? Could work.
Yeah,
I think when we have been at Float Life Fest, we had to sign something like that. But I'm not so deep into that legal stuff.
yeah. We can do it like this. We can make a program that we can bring the persons, and everybody can give his opinions, and then we can discuss it. This is only possible way to agree and possible damage to the. Okay, let's go to another one. What's the? What is the one?
You're on your own risk, yes.
That is this one I know is that is Bjorn from Köln.
Yes,
Yeah, that is
Captain
Bjorn.
Vollgas.
Yeah. So let's talk about. We go into the end, but I want to talk about this because you have the video from this one, and I don't want to forget about this video because I think you have lots of fun with this video, and it's going to be forever in your heart and in your mind. Is this one, my friend?
Yes, that was the race at the
That
Float
was a
Life
race.
Fest in the USA. That I think we have been about 300 or 400 one-wheel riders, and this was the beginning from the XR race. I think it
Mm-hmm.
was 5 miles,
Mm-hmm.
and it was through trails over some what is it called? Wiesen of English, over some grass and through
Mm-hmm.
woods, through the forest. What crazy! And as you see here, all the one wheels you are seeing right here, they will stop the race all together at the same time in about 1 or 2, 3 minutes. And that was an atmosphere. I can't describe it. You have to be there to feel the energy.
But here you can see it. But if you go to his channel, guys, go to his channel. That's why I make this a little from these videos. Then you can see how funny was that, how fantastic was that, how amazing. Because you see him riding, the guys is falling, and everybody's helping everybody. And
Yes.
it's not the important thing. There is, of course, some guys who want to win it, but the rest just want to have fun. That is the important from this events. The flow life is like having fun, and you see
Yes.
here how many guys is riding in the same moment. and
Oh man, my eyes
and
are
you
getting
see,
wet when I see these
yeah,
pictures.
that's why
It
I
was
think that
like
is, yeah,
it,
that is
it
special,
was
huh?
like a bull horde, or like lions were entering the
Hmm.
desert. Everyone, whoa! I mean, if you watch this video and you turn on the music or
Hmm.
the sound, you hear
Hmm.
the people screaming, "Woo! Yeah, let's go!" And it's not just one guy or two guys; it's 150 guys start to scream when the horn that was like the start signal begins. It was
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, the dust. This is dust from 151 wheels riding at the same time. Great atmosphere. Oh
That
man.
is a fantastic guy. If you have the chance, try to go there. I hope that this year is going to happen.
Yeah,
Uh,
this year it's going to happen. Justin
in September.
posted it in the one wheel groups. I think
Hmm.
it was September 22nd
Yeah.
to September 26th this year, and it's
Mhm.
going to happen in Arkansas. If you guys are interested to going to the Float Life Fest, go check out the one wheel groups, one wheel owners group, and the one wheel riders group, and you will see that if you search in it for Float Life Fest, you will see the date.
Mhm. So, guys, we are going to the end. I just want to tell you the next guy in 2 days is going to be Andre Pennen, Penneman. That is from Austria. He's a fantastic YouTuber. And is going to come here to talk a little more with us. And then in Sunday, we're going to have the one wheel trailers riders from America. And if you have the chance, come and see us because there is lots of interest questions. And then in Tuesday, we're going to have one Brandon, that is American rider. Is going to be very special in because he's going to talk about this trucks, these special trucks of America for you to ride it very fast. And then we're going to have here the dope grip tape from Germany. They're going to come here, Matthias and Tobias, to speak a little more about that. Maybe they're going to say something special for the one wheelers. I hope that they bring something special. Then everybody here can test it. I hope that when you start to have it, the first guys is going to be my friends here in Germany, the one wheelers. They can make a test. Then we're going to try to make a video explaining how is the grip tape and the opinion, the really opinion. Then we can bring in the channel and everybody can give his opinion on something like that to see if it's good or not. If it's not good, we're going to give our opinion too, because we have to help the community. I love the guys from Grip Tape, but if it's not good, I think it's good, but I want to listen the opinion for everybody. Igna, thank you very much, my friend. I
Thanks
hope
for having me.
see you. I hope to see you. I'm going to see if there's no any question here that we not leave it no questions. Yeah, okay, kids are writing, killing. Yeah, that is not interesting. The police and yeah, okay, that's in the future we can talk. Fantastic and fun. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, it's like this. Keep doing what you are doing. You are very special for all of us in the community. I have you in a special place in my heart. Like always, I tell you, you do so many good stuff for all of us, and everybody. When I speak about you, everybody love you very much. Don't stop doing, because I know that we don't win nothing with this. We just do it to have fun and to help the community. From
Yes.
someday, everybody to remember how everything started. Uh, if you have the chance, guys, go to his channel, help him, because a created YouTuber is not easy. He has his work, he comes to his house, he has family, and then he lose time from his family to create something for all of us. Help this guy, subscribe. That is not going to be a mistake. That is going to be the best day for you, because you're going to see lots of content for you guys to see it in the future. Because he's a one wheeler, but he's a guy who rides with the community, skateboards, longboards, everything. He's always together with all the community. That's why, please go there, subscribe, enjoy it. If you have questions, make him questions. He's going to help you for sure. And Ignat, I hope that 21 is going to be a great year for you. I
For
hope that
us.
you have lots of success. Yeah, for you. I thank you a lot. I hope that we come back again and see you here in the podcast, and I can see new things from you, because you tell us that is going to come something new. It's
Yes.
going to come something new. I'm very proud to have you again here, like a special one. And we promote that to help the community, because when you do something new for the community, if you are winning money with that, is not a problem. I think that is fantastic. But the time you lose it to create it, that's why I was here with the guys from London Surf, because he creates so many things, but he gives 3 day things for all of us for free. That's
Yes.
the community. Community is that. The last words, I'm going to leave it to you. You can say everything you want. The time is yours. I'm just going to put the rest of the name is. You have to write it well. The name, huh?
Well, I would say to all the guys who were with us here today, to all the viewers, thank you for the support in the live chat. Thank you for tuning in. And if I have a wish, please stay healthy. Let's get through this COVID stuff together. And I would really like to meet some of you for some group rides. And yeah, I hope the summer will be our summer, that we can make, or that we can meet each other and do some group rides. Please stay healthy. Please don't break your bones on the one wheel. I really like the community. I love all of you. So stay healthy. Yes.
Yeah, just going to see if is Jesse announcing and his special friend gives you always vote yes. You have to help all the guys who come here. We are riders. I'm nobody. This guys is everybody, everything to me, because without him we are nothing, nothing. The community just work when we are all together. If I don't have Ignat, if I don't have you guys, we are nothing, nothing. I cannot make this live screams without you guys. That's why I respect everybody, and I'm going to bring always the riders. First of all, thank you guys a lot. Like Ignat said, stay safe. Don't forget, go to his channel, subscribe, help him. If you want to subscribe to this channel, you can subscribe. I'm not the person who asks. Everybody's free to do whatever he wants. But if you can, it's going to help the channel too. Thank you guys. We're going to just put the list of all of us, and thank you, and have a good night, Ignat. Thank you very
Bye
much, my
bye. Good night.